Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
He can run onto that. Oh, good take and a good... Mateos! And the ball's come loose here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's well positioned. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goulart receives it in a good position here. Goulart showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Benzema. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Osimhen. Henderson. And he's there to make the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Neymar. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Benzema. Lovely bit of skill. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Red Star are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Ronaldinho. David Villa. Shot, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mingueza makes the interception. Rodri. And it's Wirtz. Red Star finding their passes. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Osimhen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Wirtz, Red Star, looking to pass their way through. Jordan Henderson. Oh, well played, well played. Goulet.
Red Star couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Henderson.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Wirtz. Jordan Henderson tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Henderson. Goulet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aims beyond. Shot it! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine... He's having a go. And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Neymar. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Wirtz. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Red Star are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the action is back underway.
Red Star definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Villa, and that's gone loose. Red Star needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Has a look and plays it forward. Osimhen's cross. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Now it's Villa. Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. And they win it back again. Vitz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hakimi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Osimhen is onto this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Osimhen, and a chance! Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mateus, Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has a look up. It's Ronaldinho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That is good alertness. Mateus. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now it's Osimhen. And he cuts out the supply. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Osimhen. And he welcomes it in. Oh, sweet feet. And he's in on goal. Osimhen's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cannavaro. Goulet. Zanetti. He's in a great position here. And he was alert to it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball, floated through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa, the ball is loose and the chase is on. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! Red Star leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Benzema. He is through here. Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Villa. Rodri. Wirtz. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. And we're done. Red Star have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so, described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Hakimi. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Gullit. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rui Costa. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he's got space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Osimhen. And he's picked out the run. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Nkunku going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Koulibaly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Nkunku. Heerenveen still without a single shot on target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Big
stopped.
chance, must be! And Mahmoud!